Right, this is my GS650, f650 BMW. Just doing an oil change. I've literally started 5 minutes ago. So you take that side panel off, which is a screw here, and these 4 screws, well, they're Torx. There's a little clip. Mine only had 1 clip on here and here, so that pulls your oil tank off, and there's a bolt at the top you undo, Allen key. Right, so I'm going to undo that, drain the oil out, and then on this side, that is not coming out. That's really rusty, but I've managed to get this. Ah, it's a Torx bit, not an Allen key. It's probably why I struggle getting out. I wonder if that is as well then. Anyway, I haven't got anything long enough to go down there that's Torx. So I'm going to undo these 2. The oil filter is in there, and then underneath, this is a very quick way of doing it. There's I don't know if you can see there, the end of my finger. I'll get it from the other side. There, I believe that's a 22mm. This sump guard won't come off on mine because I've got these crash bars on, and to get them off I have to take the pedals off, and I can't be bothered. So I'm just going to push it as far forward as I can, and hopefully the oil will make its way past the guard. Even if it doesn't, it will still drip down and go into the catch tank, the oil tank that I'm going to put all the old oil in. Right, I put the bike on its side stand. That way I don't have to hold the drain pan for the oil to come out of. So I'll let that drain. I'm assuming that's, yeah, I mean, there's plenty of oil in there. And that's the only reason why you have to get it to tilt at an angle, so you can get the oil out easier. Right, this is the main drain from under the engine. It's going on that plate, but I'll just spray some brake clean on it afterwards. It's actually a 24mm, it's not a 22mm socket, and I just used yeah, a socket to get it off. So whilst that's draining, I'm going to put the cover back over this. That's drained, so I've put the bolt and the 1 clip because I was missing the other one, and I don't know how long it's been missing for, but it's not fallen off yet, so I'll put that back on again now. While the side op was off, I noticed the antifreeze was on the minimum level, so I've just topped it up. It only took like half a cup. The cover's off. I'll just show you, this is a little window here, so when I put the oil back in, I'll put 2 litres in, and I'll start the engine up, and I'll keep an eye on the windows until the oil level is in there somewhere. That's all the screws back on, holding the cover on. 1 there, 1 there, and there's 4 around the indicator, and then that just pops off. The new oil filter I got came with a new copper washer, and it looks like it's got a new washer for the oil tank as well, drain. I guess that goes on your oil filter, so I'll stick that back on now. Right, I did take the cover off. There was 3 Torx bolts. One I thought was the Allen bolt, so that's why I couldn't get it out. Yeah, and a T30 bit fits through. 1 at the top, 1 at the top, and 2 at the bottom. And I've got plenty of crud in there. You can put something around here to drain the oil away from the bike. I'm just going to let it flow and use a brake cleaner afterwards to clean it off. Rotax. Right, that's the filter back in. Now put the cover on and then put the oil in. It's all back together again. I've just put oil in. I think it takes 2 and a bit litres, but I've just put it in until it's halfway up the level indicator on the side. I'm going to fire it up. Now, this bike hasn't been used for a long time, and it lives outside, so I'm confident. Right, so I need more oil. top it up. I'll top it up. Alright, that's it done. All back together again. I even gave it a little wipe. Not much to wonder. Yeah. Might even take it for a spin. That was probably 20 minutes, start to finish. And bear in mind, mine's a bit of a rusty old nail. A few of the bolts put up a fight. I think if I did it again, I could probably do it in 15 minutes, I reckon. Yeah, the reason I did it was the gear change was awful, and the more I used it, the hotter it got, the clutch would start dragging. So it was getting very difficult to find neutral when I was pulling up to yellow lines. So hopefully, now it's had an oil change. I mean, it doesn't get used very often. It sits outside all the time, but you put the key in, turn it, and off it goes. It's very reliable. I'll take it for a spin, see if I can get some heat into it and see how the clutch performs now. Thanks for watching. Well, I've just been for a really long ride on the bike. Beautiful, really enjoyed it. Lovely day as well. And now, I'll turn the effects on. Perfect. There's no chance it would have done that before. Thanks for watching.